Never got to play in a band or anything with him, but we found out later, and actually I never told you this, Neil, that I answered an ad for the Darlings of the Underground for a bass player, and I didn't know it was him or anything. And then later on, he's like, we found out that, we figured out what it was later. But he was so excited. He's like, this guy, is taking me to the next level. He's like, and I just feel this creativity with this band. He's like, I have to give it a shot. We would sit at the wedding mall, and there's a lot of dead time to talk and everything. And early, mid-2007, the Rock of Love. Do you guys know the Rock of Love?
Yes. Fair.
Yeah. So that's Bret Michaels, in case you don't know, his show. And it was season 1. And, we would come back in every day after the episode would air. And we'd talk about it. And what we learned is Bret Michaels would say, "What's a going on?" And he would say it like every episode, or 5 times an episode. And so if you ever heard Jason say, "What's a going on?" it is from Rock of Love, season 1, 2, 3, whatever. But he would say it all the time, to the point that Jason and I designed a shirt that said, "What's a going on?" We never made it. Maybe in the future, David. We never had it. But that was our slogan, was "What's a going on?" And, we just shared, just like everybody else here, we shared that love of music. And that's what, initially made us friends. And I saw that tattoo on his hand when I met him, and just knew immediately, like, hey, this is going to be a guy that I'm friends with. He's got a Bret Michaels tattoo on his hand. And we would sit there and we would just talk Poison and all those 80 glam bands, forever, to the point that we knew Poison so well that we would mimic like their own stage shows. And what I mean by that, it's either going to sound really bad or funny, we'll find out. But there's a song, Look What the Cat Dragged In, and we knew Bret's live take on it every time. So he plays it like, went to bed too late and got it up too soon. So that's how it is on the album, with a lot more electric and a lot more crate amps. And that, again, we would just make fun of those CC tones. Even though we loved them, we made fun of them. But we knew that every time live, that Bret would go, went to bed too late and got it up too soon, get up! And that little move right there, we would look at each other every time and go, get up! And we would wait for it, and he would do it every time, and Jason and I knew that Bret Michaels was going to do that every time. And we loved him for it. He was full of cheese, but we loved that. And he would play, he would sit there, and Bret Michaels would come out, and he would do this when he first gets his acoustic out. Let me make sure it's plugged in and all up in tune. And he would just play. And he would just strum it, as if he was pretending that it was in tune and that it was still plugged in. And we'd love it. We'd be like, oh man, we know what's coming next. And the next song, I'm gonna play one, and it's the only song I was thinking about when I was sitting over there. It's the only time I shared the stage with Jason. It was at one of my shows, and we did, I think he played guitar with me, or at a minimum he sung. But we did Every Rose Has Its Thorn, so I figured I would do that here today, since he and I never got to do too much together.
Yeah!
We both lie silently still in the dead of the night. Although we both lie close together, we feel miles apart inside. Was it something I said or something I did? The words not come out right. Though I try not to hurt you, though I try, I guess that's why they said every road thrown. Just like every night has its dawn. Just like every cowboy sings a same song. Well, every rose has its thorn. Listen to a favorite song playing on the radio, where the DJ said there's a game of easy come and a easy go. Well, I wonder, does he know? Has he ever felt like this? And I know that you'd be here right now if I only let you know somehow. I guess every rose has its thorn, just like every night has its dawn. Just like every cowboy sings a same song. Well, every rose has its thorn. Though it's been a while now, I can still feel there's so much pain, like the knife that cuts to the wound it is, but the scar, that scar remains. Give it up! No, I could have saved the love the night if I'd known what to say. Instead of making love, we both made a separate way. And now he found somebody new. Might have never meant that much to you. To hear that tears me up inside, and to see it cuts me like a knife. I guess every rose has its thorn, just like every night has its dawn. Just like